Well, time to wind down then. Just a few minutes to go before we wind down the market. So let's focus first on some of those large cap names. The Nifty managed to end in the green. We go home with gains of closer around 30 points. Cipla was the biggest gain, up closer around 3.5%. As Nimesh told us in D-Street Chatter, some of these pharma names continue to be bid very, very well. You have Adani Enterprises as well that started off in the red but did a U-turn. That as well was up closer around 3%. And Hero Motor Corp was up closer around 2%. On the flip side, though, you had a couple of stocks that are losing out. Reliance Industries was a little bit lower. TCS as well as L&T. If not for them, actually, the Nifty could have been much higher. But we go home with close around 35 points. But back to you all in the studio. Plenty of action from the broader markets. Mid-cap index goes on with a gain of 1%.
Yes, not bad at all, actually. By the end of it, it was quite revved up, one would have to say. So I'm looking at some of the high flyers. You've got HCC, which is back on the volume and price action charts with a 7% up move. SJVN from the PSU space has had a good run today, 6% up. Gland Pharma is seeing continuous accumulation, up 5% today, 10.5% for this month. HBL Power Systems has been a blowout stock in the month of June with a lot of focus on railway safety, security and signaling. The stock is up about 4.5%. Good day for Varun Beverages, 4% up there as well. Equitas, SFB. It's a long list actually of winners, so it's a very good-looking mid-cap screen suddenly. ICICI Securities was, of course, the newsmaker of the day with an 11% gain as the market is expecting a healthy delisting price. And, of course, there's no stopping the defense stocks, whether it's Mazgaon Dock, 7%, or something like Zen Technologies, with all eyes, of course, on the new IPO from this space, IdeaForge, which is going to be opening up, which is open for subscription, and we'll be having a listing very soon.
And it's already fully subscribed on day one. I think at 2 p.m. it was done about 1.7 times. And tomorrow you've got Cyient DLM. This is an electronic manufacturing services company, EMS space, which is very hot. And that opens up for subscription tomorrow. And that one too caters largely to the defense space. There are three notable losers in today's trade. One of them is Shree Cement. Ends with a cut of about 5%, though it did recover nearly 5% from the day's low. Landmark, quite a slide in the stock in the last 1 hour of trade. The stock ends with a cut of about 3%, but in the morning, the stock was higher by nearly 5%. Apollo Tyres weak as the management indicated that the export outlook is subdued, and SBI Cards, add that to that list of losers, that was down 1.5% on the back of a Nomura downgrade. A couple of other gainers in the pharma pack. You've got Alembic Pharma, which stands out. Very large volumes. The stock gains close to about 5%. Metropolis is higher. Loris Laboratories, Aurobindo Pharma. You've got AB Capital and Aditya Birla Fashion doing well in trade. In the IT pack, Coforge, Intellect Design Arena higher, but Emphasis struggles a bit. But all in all, flat on the benchmark indices, Prashant. But the Nifty, through the course of the day, respected the upper end and the lower end of the trading range that we've had, that we hit in the first hour of trade, both on the upside and on the downside.
Yeah, and held above the 20-day moving average as well. Although I'm not sure whether, I think we'll have to come back and give it a day, 2 days more to see if it really is, 20 days defended and all is clear, or maybe, there is more to go here. The indices not very much, broader markets much better, advanced decline improved. So that's the kind of day we had. Nothing to complain about actually after Thursday and Friday, where the markets actually dipped quite sharply. Not something which one is used to. Well, what we'll do is we'll take a quick commercial break here. And we'll come back on the other side. We'll put the spotlight on IdeaForge in the initial public offering, which, as we were just discussing, has been fully subscribed on day one. Lots of interest there. More coming up on the other side.